You're listening to Up Close and Acoustic. I'm Charlie Silvestri. Today, my guest is Jessica Lee Morgan, and we'll also be joined by her partner, Chris Thomas, whenever the spirit moves, I guess. Welcome, Jessica.
Thank you, Charlie. It's good to be here.
Oh, it's great to have you as a guest. I'm so pleased you decided to come on and do the show. I hate dating the show, which I'm about to do. I always try to make it so anybody can listen at any time, and yet we've gone through a year that is basically kept everybody sort of hostage. It's been a hostage year for a lot of people.
Tested us, yeah, certainly tested us all, isn't it?
Yes. So I wanted to talk about your virtual tour, your virtual world tour. I think it's great. I've discovered so many people just by being online, simply because I've had the time to check out so many people. And with you playing gigs, I've caught you, and I've caught Chris playing with you. And I've discovered a lot of bands that way. And everybody, on the whole, everybody's been doing it from home, of course, because they have to. Now you've been doing a world tour, and it's taken you through venues through the world. I love this idea. Now, how did you come across the idea, and how did you make it work?
Well, I think Britain got locked down at the end of March, I think, and then we were blessed with some good weather over here. So sitting outside one day, I thought, well, you know, we have to be creative because all our gigs have been cancelled. And I suddenly thought, in order to make everybody happy around the world and take into account all the different time zones, I thought we could just tour the time zones. And that way we'd never have to leave home. But we could pretend and just enter. I've never had a very good imagination until now, but we just decided to pretend to go on tour. And we know what it's like to be on tour. We've toured through America and all over the place. So we planned it as if it was a real tour. We researched the venues, we researched the time zones, we worked it out so that I would hit London on my birthday, which is when I was launching my album. And we just thought, well, to hell with it, we'll play the best venues in the world, wherever we want, you know, small bars. We had to pick somewhere in each time zone, you know, sometimes there are no places in a time zone, barely any land. So we played some really weird little tiny bars and a whaling station and things like this. And,
oh, that's fantastic.
And I did my research, and I researched the venue and the area, and I did little trailers for, you know, here we are in Hawaii, and I sang Aloha, you know, and all this. So it was great. We were so excited to be on tour, and then we recruited all of our cuddly toys to be our crew. So it was brilliant, and we just seemed to gather a band of followers and fans and family and friends. Just came along for the ride, and now we still do these shows. You know, we're not pretending anymore that we're abroad, but it's the same thing.
No, I think that is a brilliant idea, and I love the fact that you took the time to research the area or the venue, and now you said that you've picked up fans from these shows.
Yeah,
that makes it all worthwhile. That makes it all worthwhile.
Brilliant. I think people. It's weird, even though basically it was an idea that we would play for, say, we did 24 shows, obviously in about a month. We took a few days off here and there. And it was just a way of saying, look, you can watch at any time. There's a show to fit your time, whether you want to watch at lunchtime or breakfast time or wherever you are. But people seem to say, oh, you're playing in my time zone on that day. I can only watch you on that day. And, you know, and people, it was confusing, but that was part of the fun. But yeah, people really felt that we were coming, like people in Finland, they were really excited that we were coming to Finland, and, you know, they told all their Finnish friends, and yeah, it was bizarre how people responded to it, but really fun.
It's sort of got them to play along at home, and I don't just mean by watching the show. I mean by making them feel as if you were there. And like I said, I needed to bring that up because I thought it was such a great idea. Now you cannot say you don't have an imagination. I think you have a fantastic imagination.